Your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. Here comes San Antonio again down this far side. A little chop towards the byline. Paredes buries it. Talk about an instant impact off the bench. Luis Paredes gives San Antonio the lead at Widener Field in the Jagermeister Cup. And will this curse go on for Colorado Springs?
I thought it was quality match management before the changes, and now you bring on a player like Paredes. He has been able to insert himself and make an immediate impact. He has been...
Juan Agudelo should have been sent off for that second yellow card.
Yeah, and it would have been in a crucial moment where you have plenty of time for the switchbacks.
San Antonio here will get a chance to wrap it up with Paredes, who does just that! Check and mate for San Antonio against Colorado Springs yet again! A brace for Paredes. And the San Antonio curse lives on for the switchbacks, even in the Jagermeister Cup.
And a brace for Paredes, and Agudelo, the composure to command all of that attention, and then the recognition of once that space closes down, that Paredes was open in that isolated moment. The
training ground, well done to get that ball to the delayed run of Noah Fuson, just couldn't get through it.
Rhode Island win the ball back. Rodriguez over the top. It's a little dink, and it's a wonderful finish. Dikwa delivers in the Jagermeister Cup. And Rhode Island draw first blood to take a 1-0 lead.
I want you to keep your eyes on Albert Dikwa in this replay. Watch how he makes this play.
Quizera with Sanchez on the overlapping run. It's brilliant. Sanchez across. It's a wonderful goal from Dikwa. Talk about a poacher's finish. Albert Dikwa with a brace in the Jagermeister Cup. It's his first 2 goals he's ever scored in this tournament. And Rhode Island are 2 to the good in Pawtucket tonight.
So many good things happening in this replay. We talked about the relationship. Noah Fuson occupying defenders higher. Maxi Rodriguez with the ability, playing in a deeper position to play with, and they were playing him when it was 1v4, 1v3. They weren't giving him these moments in the 18-yard box to shine. They've been doing that tonight.
He's on a hat trick, Dikwa, and he gets the hat trick right on cue. Make it a triple. Albert Dikwa with a Jagermeister Cup hat trick. And Rhode Island are over the hills and far away from Portland tonight. 3-0 they lead.
Well, this is a moment where the build has been efficient and it's been purposeful. 3 passes and Quizera is near the end line. Dikwa starts this one, and he not only starts it, but
it's over the halfway line for Portland, plays an exquisite ball out to this far side. Portland Hearts of Pine are in here, and they will get one back through Titus Washington. Wasashi Wada with some excellent build-up play. And it was a fabulous finish from Titus Washington, and Portland Hearts of Pine have a pulse in the Jager Cup.
Well, we pointed out to him to you in the lineup for a reason. He is
early ball played in behind here for Fuson. Messer slips, and Noah Fuson's in to seal the deal. Noah Fuson makes it 4-1 Rhode Island. And they are firmly back on top of Group 4 and take a gigantic step closer to potentially making it through to the knockout stages.
Well, right on cue. Noah Fuson has done so much right in this game, and we've seen that extra 20%. And getting a goal in this match with this performance was all he needed to cap it off. And
I wonder if he'll go for the goalkeeper's side, avoid the wall, and just aim for the keeper through all those bodies. Hard for Matt Levy to see much.
Aboukoura smacks this ball, and he scorches the strings. The USL Championship's Golden Boot leader with a brilliant free kick goal to break the deadlock and put Loudon in front 1-0.
That's a really good finish from Aboukoura. Puts it to the goalkeeper's side of the goal. Maybe he just left too much.
That ball crossed in, knocked down by Velo. Cheney was circling, given right back. Finally taken over. Njai shoots from 25 yards away. He beats Faroux and ties the score at 1 apiece.
Wow, what a good strike that was. Absolutely brilliant from a long way out. Big smile there on Mike Jeffrey's face. And what a good finish it was. I think it might have caught Faroux a little bit unsighted because he seemed to be late to respond. There's the little back heel to Marou, and he tucks it in that near corner. Goalkeepers generally should have the near post covered, but there might be a lot of bodies there. Sudden change of direction, but what?
But that's an interesting one to me because Birmingham could play spoiler. They have a lot of talent on that roster. Comes at an interesting time for Charleston.
A very underrated signing.
Mertz back through for Etu. End line put in front. Well worked by Pittsburgh. That is how Bob Lilly would draw it up 10 times out of 10. And it's Bertin Jacquesson finishing it off.
The ability to play in between lines, but also provide width and be very aggressive and vertical. Bob Lilly has to be very pleased with just the patterns in play and the movement. Notice left side of your screen how Etu continues his run. And then Jackson doing a good job at the last second, just slashing across Pierre and just beating him to the spot, especially with the
Charlotte Independence, 4 assists in League One, and then has been a starter ever since his recall for Lexington. Good delivery in, off the bar, and it's 1-0. Forster Ajago already had a couple chances in the early stages of this one and gets his reward. A bullet of a header off the ground and off the bar and in against New Mexico. He's got the hot foot. Medense already with 1 assist tonight. Looking for his second, and he gets it. Lexington double the advantage. It's another corner kick goal for the visitors. A difficult flick at the near post, and it finds the bottom corner on the far. Slid through for Burke. Flag stays down. Burke from a difficult angle rifles it off the crossbar and seals the first win in the Jagermeister Cup for Lexington. That was a thunderbolt from an impossible angle. And he replaced Forster Ajago and mimics his celebration, the man who scored the first tonight. The flag stayed down, beat the offside trap. Goodness me, that is unsavable. Here's McLaughlin. McLaughlin! The clouds have parted and the
sun is shining in Madison, Wisconsin. Matt Glazer's crew lead 1-0. McLaughlin here on this Dairyland Insurance replay. Beats Johan Garibay. Guessing wrong in a clinical goal score. Punishing the 1-0.
Changes for Miami FC.
It's found the back of the nets. Greenville bursts forward immediately, and Rodrigo Robles, a piercing punch.
We talked about coming out to shoot fast in the first half. What a start to the second half for the home team. Robles with a little cheeky lob over Bill Hamid, and look who's at the beginning of it again. Toby Sims with a lovely ball forward. Bill Hamid caught in complete no man's land. That's poor goalkeeping from the veteran, and certainly nothing poor about that finish from Robles. Comes over his shoulder. That's a lot harder than it looks.
Audacious. Bosikowski and Anguiano right on top of each other. Here's Chapo Herrera. Chipped along to Evans, who takes and touches, teasing into the box. Bosikowski, Anguiano! What a goal! Carlitos Anguiano, a little player with a loud strike, and it's 2-0.
First goal for the Greenville Triumph, and what a time to score it. Miami were all sorts of in trouble at the back. There was nobody really even streaking back. Really had a gas. It looked like the chance may have gone here. Zakowski sort of couldn't find enough room to shoot it. Got double teamed, and a lovely little back heel on Anguiano.
Two teams met back on May 10th here in Hartford. It was a 0-0 draw. Hartford get an early cross in here. It's headed down towards the penalty spot. Anderson follows up and gives Hartford the lead. I'll talk about a swift start for Brendan Burke's group. They score inside of a minute and a half. And Hartford lead by a goal to nil in next to no time.
Absolutely sensational start from the hosts. You couldn't draw it up any better if you're Brandon Burke. Long throw when the ball stays with his men. Detroit unable.
And then from the corner, it's headed in. There's the Detroit response. A cushioned header by Matt Sheldon brings Le Rouge level in Hartford. A moment frozen in time to get Detroit back in the Jagermeister Cup fold. One each.
And Detroit taking this corner quickly. Catching Hartford by surprise. It's taken short. And take a look at that. Beautiful 2 touches in the box. Sheldon, the quickest to react. Ball one in the air incredibly well. Sheldon near post. All he has to do is redirect that assist on frame. They have looked confident with the ball at their feet. First time passes. They've had most of the ball. Meanwhile, Detroit, that vertical ball over the top, looking for Smith, has been lethal.
Jimenez, lovely run. And Ingalina lets the shot go, and it's touched in. Hartford back in front. Mamadou Jang gives them a 2-1 lead on the doorstep.
Oh, and Sean, once again, this is wonderful football from Hartford Athletic. Side to side, stretching the Detroit back line. Ball whipped in the danger zone from Ingalina, just begging to be put away. Threatening, looking, scoping for that far post. That is always going to cause worries to a back line and the keeper Herrera.
Villanueva and Diaf both there. Looks like, I don't think Villanueva is going to take this. Nope, Diaf spins it in. Head it. Shot in the goal. Matt Sheldon equalizes the match at 2 in the 90th minute.
That's on Dispe, I'm sorry to say. You've got to defend better, yeah, but don't concede the free kick in the first place. It's a good delivery by Diouf. They climb on each other, and there's Matt Sheldon. So as it stands, there's 5 added minutes. It's 2-2. Detroit would be out if they don't score again. Hartford can go through with a 2-2 draw if they win at Rhode Island last game. But Detroit...
Nobody there to settle. Other than being a part of the IndyCar series, what keeps you busy these days, Al?
We do some stuff with the high.
Let's go! All right. He scored. You got to stay here the whole match. Yep. That's the way it works. Josh O'Brien gets his first goal in 13 months. The Indy 11 take a 1-goal lead. Al, we will break this down. We'll let you go.
Fantastic.
Enjoy the match. A pleasure to see you. And again, that's a good-looking jersey.
Why, thank you, sir.
Al Unser Jr., again, the 1992 and 1994 winner of the Indianapolis 500-mile race. The honorary team captain. If the Indy 11 hang on to win, we're bringing it back for the next home match as well. His Andres Cantor is spot on with his veteran of this league.
Indy 11 trying to hold this line, giving Salt some space to come out and grab it if he can.
Ball headed down and finds its way to the back of the net. Not sure how it gets through, but we're tied at 1, and now we are 3 minutes away from penalties. And if this goes to pens, frankly, it means that this competition will go to the last round because neither team would get the full 3 points tonight. But the ball finds its way to the back of the net. Second time in as many matches the Indy 11 concede. The first time at home from the 90th minute on, and that went straight in.
Played 17 minutes in the US Open Cup back in April. Cross to the near post, header is there, and it's the opening goal. Just 8 minutes on the clock. It's the captain, Leland Archer, who gives the black and yellow the lead. 8 minutes on the clock. Finally, the Charleston Battery have a goal in the Jagermeister Cup. At 6'4", he towers above most. The delivery from Arturo Rodriguez was the right or the left foot. It's Cabral! Oh, what a fantastic goal! What a way to level it! It's the captain! Sweet, sweet strike from Gabriel Cabral. Fantastic into the top left corner. Christian Garner, no chance. And the home side are level. That is spectacular from the Brazilian. Elation. Rodriguez. Playing it cross goal, here's Jennings on the spin, deflected, it finds the back of the net. Charleston Battery retake the lead, and the top scorer in the USL Championship has his first Jagermeister Cup goal. Cal Jennings returns to his home state of Georgia and gives his side a crucial lead just 13 minutes out from halftime. Arturo Rodriguez did so well to get it into the box. His second assist of the night. We'd have to see if Cal Jennings' shot was on target or not. Kaza again. Kelly. Still Jeremy Kelly. Can he get a shot away? Ikaza! It's in! Emilio Ikaza doubles the Charleston lead. Fired it in and Sam Jones couldn't keep it out. His first goal of the season, and Jeremy Kelly, with just about his first touch on the pitch, has a... Buona, long cross. Leandro, good touch. Spinning away from pressure. Good crossing, good header by Vivas. It's into the bottom corner. What a header by the Argentine. It is game on with 7 minutes to go. Sebastian Vivas grabs his second goal in as many games in the Jagermeister Cup. His second header in as many games. What a cross. Free kick for Tormenta, taken quickly. Walker, now Vivas. Reid-Stephen in behind. No, Reid-Stephen! It's 3-3! Salvation for South Georgia Tormenta! Absolutely incredible! He scored the winner on Wednesday. He scores the equalizer on Saturday against the USL Eastern Conference Championship contenders. Niall Reid-Stephen with a fantastic first-time finish.
And then the group winner will advance to the knockout stage. It's well defended as Benamna searches ahead. That is rolled through. What a lovely ball this is. McManus rolls it in. What a start for Texoma. Brandon McManus puts Los Pájaros on the board in the 7th. It's how Texoma plays. Out of possession. They'll crush you on the break. And Texoma against a USL Championship side in early South. Dennis versus Seeger. Dennis equalizes. Charlie Dennis, it's his second goal across all competitions. And it's a 21st minute leveler from the spot. And it felt like just a matter of time before Rising would level. The amount of possession they had in the attacking third. Johnson. He's been active so far. Johnson takes a deflection back for Emmers. Dennis now. One goal already. Charlie Dennis drives one back post, and it's headed in! Darius Johnson puts Rising in front 2-1. A ball on a platter. They don't make it much better than this delivery-wise. Charlie Dennis, lovely feed, and Darius Johnson goes airborne for the rest. Seeger's ball, takes a nice hop. McManus gets over there. McManus turned away, rolling in! Pepe, in his return, ties things in the 26th. Two months removed from surgery in his first match in 3 months on the score sheet. What a response by Texoma. Pepe got a toe on it. It was McManus able to jar it goalward. McManus also wanted a handball. May have had a claim for it. It doesn't matter. Texoma 363 matches in England, mainly in the Championship and League One, but he talked about his experiences playing in the FA Cup and some of the memorable moments that Adrian Forbes had a hat trick back in 2003. 2 FA Cup matches after that. Later on in that run, had a brace. As that's rolled central to Pepe! Oh, he's done it again! Welcome back, Diego Pepe! A brace in his return! And Jacquesson jumps right back in front. It's Ping's ball, headed in! It's Charlie Dennis, Mr. Do-It-All. 2 goals and an assist, and Rising has equalized. A masterclass of a match for the Englishman, Charlie Dennis. And this one adds to the impressive tally of excitement in USL Jaeger Cup matches. As Jonnet hustles after it, Jonnet brings it in, Jonnet sidesteps and scores! Lamine Jonnet puts Jacquesson back in front 4-3. It's his first goal across all competitions with Jacquesson. And Jonnet able to sidestep. Dennis versus McCready. Charlie Dennis for the tie and for the hat trick. Dennis converts. 4-4 in the 71st. Madness in Sherman, Texas. An 8-goal affair. Margarita. Sacco back for Jared Margarita. Margarita. Sacco again. Leaves it back. Quayshow has space. Oh! Emile Quayshow! Is that the winner? It's a laser. It's brilliant. And Phoenix Rising lead 5-4. What a hit from Quayshow. That is a stinger of a strike. And Rising has its second lead of the night.
Forcing them to defend properly. So it's a really, really good start from them. And
oh, and Lennon got a great ball in, and that's it's gone in. Well, I was waiting for the ball to cross the line. It was really good work from the left-hand side from Lennon, and it was turned in by Michael Knapp for his 3rd goal of the season. And in the 13th minute is FC Tulsa 0 and Chattanooga Red Bulls 1.
We were just
till around about midday, but it's been a beautiful day since then. And here's Goldthorpe trying to make it a beautiful day for FC Tulsa. Good ball into the box. Knapp hits it up into the air. Calera heads down and in! Oh, Calera, he just waited for the ball to come down, and he thought, why not? Just headed into the corner. He brings the scores level. It's his 10th goal of the season. It's FC Tulsa 1, Chattanooga Red Bulls 1.
a bit of space for themselves to get the shot off, but coming into this game, that was something FC Tulsa was aware of. The Red Wolves have that 5-back system.
No, there's a chance for Weber, and it's got in. The South African makes it 2-1 on the night. The ball came into the box, and he stroked it home. Jamie Weber gets the lead for FC Tulsa in the 36th minute. FC Tulsa 2. Chattanooga Red Wolves 1.
Again, really.
Rogers again. Oh, wonderful from Lukic. Ball back to Lukic. Oh, that's a wonderful goal.
The substitute, who's only been on the field a couple of minutes, finishes a beautifully worked move. And no wonder he's pleased, because he's got FC Tulsa's third. It's FC Tulsa 3, Chattanooga Red Bulls 1.
Arthur Rogers starting this play off, but just look at the combination play and the creativity between Lukic and Cory of play across the world, and you're starting to see more and more kind of developmental programs, especially here in the States, which is really exciting to see.
Dom gets a 1-2, Owen Dom! Oh, that's a wonderful goal! What a well-worked goal from FC Tulsa! And Owen Dom with the biggest smile on his face, and why not? He got the 1-2 and he finishes it off. Daylight between the two teams. FC Tulsa 4, Chattanooga Red Bulls 1.
Seen some really
social media team posted the prettiest picture. The sky looked pink and purple. Didn't know that existed in San Antonio.
Cut back from Nelson Flores Blanco, edge of the box. Lucio Veron will give it a go, and Nuhu comes up with it, loses it, and it's pushed in! San Antonio FC cleans up the rebound. Jake LaCava puts the home side on the board 9 minutes in.
Crowd goes wild, celebrations warranted, and that is exactly what I want to see from the San Antonio FC side. When you look at the way that they play throughout the course of this season, they've really struggled there on the late runs, on the cleaning it up, finishing it up, and the speed in which Jake LaCava gets there, running through all of that pressure, pops right up. Happy to have that goal, but I love to see this grit and grind here.
Headed away by Maples. Finds Among. Akale Vargas looking for Fernando. Plays him on. Here's Fernando, and it's tapped home. Thomas Among has scored his second goal this week.
Yeah, a brilliant ball played in by Fernando and a great finish by Among.
Well, Thomas Among, he saw his 5 teammates with 1 goal apiece in Jagermeister Cup play, said, I want to... University of New Mexico women's soccer player Dallas Bruce. Dallas here, a 5-year player at the University of New Mexico, just literally right across the street from us here.
Yeah, very familiar with this area of town.
Johnson, this is Fontana. Tejada and switchbacks equalize just 4 minutes later. And it's the final MVP, Juan Tejada, pulling one back.
Yeah, that was a great job by him, staying calm and composed in the box, getting the ball, facing up, and having a great shot.
There's Talon Maples. Maples beats the keeper. New Mexico retake the lead.
Yeah, just a clinical penalty by Maples. He knew exactly where he was going the whole time, and the antics were not worth it for her, it seems like.
4th goal in all competitions this season for the captain, Talon Maples. All 4 of them coming from the penalty spot. It's an area that New Mexico needed somebody to step up in, and the captain has done so.
Yeah, great to... Still seems like switchbacks want to go to that right winger, and they play that throw in pretty fast.
We've got some fresh legs. There's the ball comes in, and switchbacks equalize 65 minutes in. It's Fontana and the substitute Fjellberg with the assist.
Yeah, great sub, great contribution to the team, a great assist, great ball in.
Big time result there for switchback.
Ruiz. Clipped up ahead by Ciota. It's going to bounce into the area here. And it's going to be clipped towards this near side. Guimaraes
to win it, he has! He's won it for Orange County! Pedro Guimaraes wins it for Orange County shortly in the dying embers of the Jaeger Cup. They might bow out, Orange County, but my goodness, the youngsters have only gone and stolen all the points away from Sacramento.
Just 17 years of age, Pedro Guimaraes, and he took that goal so well. Looked like he was going to have a crack with his left foot as this ball comes in here. Nice ball played in, controls it well. You think, is he going to shoot? Comes in.
To, for now, keep pace with Sacramento. The two teams don't play each other. They're both perfect so far. There's a scenario where both end up on 12 points. But having not played each other, it comes down to goals scored. Fed through for Maury Donor, brought in. Donor, it's loose in front and deflected in. The former Monterey Bay man, Maury Donor, makes it happen. And the Roots lead 1-0.
The biggest difference that we've seen for the Yoka Roots under Benny Feilhaber is how comfortable the Roots are in central locations. The ability to play in between line. El Masnaoui head up the whole way, and he's really been given.
And committed to the University of Portland collegiately. Then switched to Cal State Fullerton. A lot of players for the Roots over the years have played there, but then decided to turn pro with El Paso. Here's Donor now off that free kick. It's deflected and in. Oh, Maury Donor just continues to create for the Roots, who now lead by 2.
The relationship. You and I have the ability to speak with a lot of managers in USL Championship, in particular when they do play against the Oakland Roots, and we always ask the same question.
Eladi plays it through. Nice shot from distance here. Pick that one out. Luke Ivanovic in the 85th minute gives some hope to Monterey Bay.
All about the spatial awareness and the body control from Ivanovic. Does a fantastic job at just getting his hips around it. First touch sets him up for success, so now with the second touch, he can just...
So everybody moves aside, and now Stojanovic smacks this ball. Bilichuk dives right, but it sneaks under his hand and melts the mesh. And it is Las Vegas that have the opening goal, 1-0.
It's a brilliant decision to keep this one low. Here is how we got to this point. It's a scuffle on the back post that leads to Pierre Reedy being the offender, a point to the spot. And with the stature of Belichick, it is very important in this situation to keep.
There is your table as it stands right now, with Las Vegas atop, but remember that they will have played the full complement as this shot races past Bilichuk. Las Vegas do add a second, and it's Knight Pickering, the 20-year-old, with his second goal of the tournament to make it 2-0 Lights.
Cue the music, cue the lights. Knight Pickering has that wow factor. We highlighted him for a reason. He's got an eye for goal as long as he gets put in the danger area. And right here on top of the...
Now it's Serrano. Switch the point of attack over to the right-hand side. Well delivered. Could be the first opportunity in this game. Fed nicely! And the home side strike first! Jansen Wilson scoring again for Lou City.
It's a class finish from Wilson. He did similar midweek when he comes in off the bench. On that occasion, the cross was from Morris, but this delivery here from the right-hand side from Perez. It's poor defending from Zavania here. Just gets roasted, doesn't trap.